Please follow along with me as I learn. If women really can't manipulate anyone anymore? Let's evaluate it. Self-deception is a subject that has been in the lips of many people these past few days, for good reason I dare say. It is a factor that is active in social behavior and can make or mar our relationships, our careers, as well as our self-image. So, let's talk about it. In our society we have been made to have a mentality that it is the women who are mostly associated with being cunning, charming and intelligent so as to be able to get what they want. On the other hand, it is men who are considered to be more vulnerable and gullible to be manipulated. One should lack the ability to see what is going on until the moment when he is deceived. But is this really the case? Such ideas have been given by the media, pop culture, and even the actual life experience. I am sure all of us have come across tales about the clever girl who plays her boyfriend like a fiddle, or the sexual tease whose boss cannot say no to her advances. Of course, what happens if the man uses his wits to get his way or to dominate the woman? Why isn't there as much dialogue around them? It is now high time to question these stereotype perceptions, and probably it is our fault that we are approaching this problem from incorrect angle. Perhaps the real issue is not the gender of the manipulator, but the very fact of having the idea of people as manipulators at all. In this study, manipulation is evaluated from the psychological point of view as a multi-level concept that refers to interpersonal interactions and power, efficient use of emotions, and influence. It's not just gender. I think it is about understanding the nature of people, and what makes them an abuser in the first place. Examples in television series have proven that manipulation is not a preserve of a particular gender, age or social status. Indeed, there is evidence to show that men are equally capable of manipulating another person as their female counterparts, although the means used by each sex is quite different. For instance, a man will employ his muscle power, dominance or rank, and a woman her intelligence, caring disposition or beauty. Social cultural context also come into play in defining what is referred to as manipulation. While in some cultures, manipulation is considered as a useful and required tool as long as it helps to achieve a goal, in other culture it is considered as the negative action which contaminates and decays all existing trusts and relationship. The point being, there isn't one universal way individuals use manipulation, and it is high time the discussion became less black and white. Therefore, the shocking revelation which complicates the conventional perceptions of manipulation and relations between men and women is what exactly? Well, it's this: men seem not to be as manipulative as women but are easily seen to be manipulative because they are men. In other words, when women start to behave like men, they are perceived as vixens, while men are forgiven for their behavior. This has big implications for our relationships, our workplaces and our societies as a whole. This is why we must begin to think about manipulation as a human thing, not a gendered one. What we have to recognize is that manipulating is not a gender, it's a behavior in the power dynamics and social norms that dictate that it happens. And finally, the myth that women can't manipulate you anymore has been busted by science and psychology. Instead, it is time to take a second look at what manipulation is, and this is not just about female manipulation. Thank you for watching, and if you have personal experience or insight around manipulation, share them in the comments below. If you want to explore more of what we're covering here, be sure to watch other videos.